Hey guys, if you're thinking about selling your home, there's something crucial you need to know about in order to stay out of trouble, which is proper home disclosure. So real quick, I'm going to tell you why disclosures are so important and how they can protect you during the selling process and even after the sale is complete. According to the National Association of Realtors, this is the #1 cause of litigation in our industry, very often resulting in lawsuits due to claims of misrepresentation, negligence, and fraud. First things first, what are disclosures? Well, disclosures are the documents that inform potential buyers about the condition of your property. Think of it as being upfront and honest about your home's features and any issues it might have had or had in the past. This transparency is not only ethical, but also legally required here in California. In fact, sellers are obligated to disclose anything that would materially affect a buyer's decision to purchase a given property at a particular price. So, what types of disclosures are we talking about? There are several key areas you need to cover. Structural issues, any known problems with the foundation, roof, or other major systems. Environmental hazards, things like lead-based paint, asbestos, or radon. Death on the property, any deaths that have occurred on the property, as this can be a sensitive issue for many buyers. Here in California, you must disclose any death of a person on the property that occurred within the last 3 years and the cause. Neighborhood nuisances. This could include noisy neighbors, nearby construction, or any other factors that might affect the living experience. Pest infestations, any history of termite, rodent, or other pest infestations. Water damage and mold, previous or present water damage, leaks, or mold issues that have affected the property. Legal issues, any ongoing legal disputes or claims related to the property. Insurance claims, any previous insurance claims made on the property for damages or losses. Renovations and repairs, details about major renovations or even repairs, and whether you obtain permits. Property boundaries and easements, information about property boundaries, shared driveways, or easements that might affect the buyer. Utility and system issues, problems with plumbing, electrical systems, heating, or cooling systems. Historical significance, if the property is in a historic district or has a landmark status. Noise and odors, persistent noises from nearby sources or unpleasant odors that may affect living conditions for the new owner. I often see that after living in a home for several years, it is very common for sellers to simply get used to issues like noisy roads or being within an airport flight path. Now let's talk about the legal side. Sellers are required by law to disclose certain information. Failing to provide accurate disclosures can lead to serious consequences, including legal action from the buyer. It's essential to understand your obligations and make sure you're in compliance with local and state regulations. If you are considering withholding information in your disclosures, don't tell your agent, as they will be required by law to disclose whatever you tell them. My advice in this case would be to talk to a qualified real estate attorney in your state and get their legal opinion first. Now, preparing your disclosures might sound daunting, but it doesn't have to be. A great agent will guide you through the process and the forms that are required. Here are a few steps to help you out. #1, gather information. Collect all necessary documents that are in your possession and the details about your property. #2, be thorough. Make sure to cover all areas, even if you think they might not be significant. #3, be honest. Misleading information can and will come back to haunt you. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you're wondering whether you should disclose something, the answer is yes. It's better to be safe and transparent than to risk any potential legal issues later on. Now, your real estate agent plays a crucial role in this process, and before you ask, no, they cannot just fill out the disclosures for you. I will say, though, that they are better at guiding you through the requirements and help ensure all disclosures are complete and accurate. A great agent will also advise you on any additional disclosures that might be beneficial to this process. From the buyer's perspective, disclosures are vital. They provide a clear picture of the property's condition and help buyers make informed decisions. Thorough disclosures can prevent misunderstandings and protect you from future legal issues. Let me share a quick story. I knew of a couple who moved into their new home only to have a neighbor come over right after they moved in and share that the house had been broken into twice in the past year. This was the real reason the sellers decided to move, but they didn't disclose this to the new buyers. Do you think these new homeowners were upset? You bet. This kind of situation can lead to a lot of stress and potential legal problems that could have easily been avoided with proper disclosures. To recap, disclosures are your way of being transparent about your home's condition. They protect you legally and help build trust with potential buyers. I'm very often surprised by how frequently I see sellers' agents providing incomplete disclosures. This is a clear sign to me that they haven't reviewed them before giving them to potential buyers. Incomplete disclosures can open up a rescission right in the contract, allowing buyers to back out of the deal, so it is vital that your disclosure package be 100% complete and accurate. If you're thinking about selling your home and need more information about disclosures or even how we protect our clients, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to reach out anytime with any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in the future. Happy selling, and I'll see you in the next video.